Welcome, guys. This is going to be a study session pretty much with one of my members, and we're just going to go over the algos, the structure in general, how they work. Any questions he has, I'm going to answer them, and we're just going to go review over a couple of days, a couple of things. It won't be too long, but it will be very informational. So, without further ado, let's just get in here. What's up, man? I'm going to set this up. Probably we'll start here.
Yo,
What up, my brother? How are you?
yeah, I'm good, dude. Thanks for doing this with me.
Oh, of course, of course. My bad, I'm a little late. I know I'm a little off timing usually.
You're good. You're good. You were up what until like 11 o'clock last night, helping those noobs.
Yeah, pretty much. Like 11:20.
I'm glad you're able to help us all out.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. You saw the picture yet that I sent yesterday, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get like I don't even know how to say it. Like I'm trying to like visualize it in my mind and always like have it as like my I guess you could say blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
But I need that like extra like hand holding right now because I'm like, what am I doing wrong? 'Cause it never turns out as perfect as you made it seem.
I get you for sure.
At least
I get you. So I mean, last night I went over a couple things. There was a couple people like sharing their own things as well. So it's a little bit better that probably it's just us two. Like that way, there's not too much like craziness going on.
totally. Yep,
So I don't. Do you see my screen?
I do. Yep.
Okay, so pretty much I want to show you this before anything. We drew the bullish algos, right? So the bearish algos is gonna be this, which is green. So in
Mm-hmm.
here, what they want to do is just chop up as many buyers as possible, right?
Okay.
This is building the liquidity for the buyers, right? Which would be the opposite of this,
Got
right?
it.
Control selling, control
Yep.
buying. You got that?
Mm-hmm.
And then what you want to see is a taper, right? So we're gonna get orange just so it's a little bit easier to say. You want it to taper price and you want it to form a structure on this taper, inverse cup or head and shoulder. And then once the door gets tapped, tapped multiple times, it'll flip to resistance, right? And grab all the
Mm-hmm.
liquidity in the green along with this, right? In a precision. You get
Got
that?
it. Yep. I get that.
So you want to see this. I'll go right here, activate after those two. If not, it's not gonna be a good trade.
I got you.
So
Yep.
let's just throw it up here. Right here, there's a white, right? Selling us. Spread a little bit more. They're broke. But I want you,
Mm-hmm.
can you pull up your chart and share with me?
Yeah. Totally. Share screen. Give me a second, really quickly.
No worries, no worries.
Think that one.
Are you able to watch like yours and mine at the same time, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Do this, get this out of here. So I want you to go to the day before. Beautiful. So you're on the 1 minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Close
draw
minutes.
try to draw the white precision there. It's gonna be a little bit different because you're on the 1 minute, so the angle is a little bit different.
Yep.
But nonetheless, try to draw it. Just I want you to just kind of copy me so you can see more or less.
Yeah. Let's see. Precision's going to be. I know we need two. Give me a second. Real quick. A precision for the downwards is going to be two green candles basically with the wicks,
Mm-hmm.
if I remember correctly. So we don't have that here, but I would probably try something like that. Is that too steep?
No, I just think it's between the two green candles right here. You see these two little ones?
Mm,
So I would draw it there.
okay.
See that? Mm-hmm. And then I would probably draw from this white. Like clone it and then drag it over to the white.
Gotcha.
The thing is here, I would probably draw up like a magenta like this. You see? All the way through.
Uh-huh.
From a little higher, huh? A little higher, exactly. Right there. Just drag it all the way through.
Like that.
You can look, it breaks right here between these two. Yep, right there. Perfect. Put it down right there. So yeah, and then you can clone it and then drag one to the bottom, which would hold it up.
Do I need to grab any of these liquidities up here?
No,
Meaning, do I
not.
need to go down here
I
or like
mean,
that?
that's all right. You can maybe tilt it down a little bit more, but I think that's fine. You don't need it to
Yeah.
touch those two candles up there because there's probably a level there that it's rejecting, or there's something else there.
This is your blue one, right? No, this is your
Magenta.
purple one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There you go. Okay. Something like that.
Yeah, maybe mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. These are bearish control. Okay, and then okay, perfect. So that's a nice algo right there. That's gonna be the selling algo of the day, right? It's a little different because it's on the 1 minute. Can you switch over to
Mm-hmm.
the 2 minute real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Just for the example of this, I want you to draw these.
Yep.
Okay, so what happens there? It's the same thing, right?
Yep.
Now, I want you to look inside, and there's gonna be some bearish candles. So go on replay mode and click on this green candle right here.
948. Like,
Uh-huh. And then select this down here to be 0.5 so it doesn't go crazy.
perfect.
Okay. And then I want you to draw this orange algo here.
Okay.
You can get it by this pre-market right here. So if you draw from this red candle, see that on the pre-market?
Yes. So it's something like
Try to get this wick right here.
it's right here.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful, right there. And you could just make it whatever color's easy to see, and you just gotta clone it.
Yep.
Okay, so let's play it out. Remember, this. You know what algo this is, or no?
This is the new one that we just did. That's gonna be your buying algo, right? Your buying control.
No, it's the weakest buying, which would be this should be like the bearish control algo.
That's the bearish control algo.
You see,
Okay.
you see how the sellers are holding the buyers in here. Then
Yes.
they sweep them out, and then they go.
Yes. Okay.
So
Okay.
as long as the sellers keep it in this algo, they're gonna stay in control.
Mhm.
You get me?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I want you to draw these. You're gonna get these off of the bottom wicks, the bearish wicks. So whenever it makes a new low, just like you put the blue on the new highs, you're gonna put this down. You get me?
I think so.
You know how the other day we were doing it in reverse? That it was a blue algo. So every time I made a new high, we would put this up. New high,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
New high, right? There you go, bullish control. You're just gonna do the
Dude.
opposite.
Okay. Okay. Let's do.
So let's play it out. Play it.
Okay.
You see these bearish candles right here, right? So we're gonna put them at the lows. Bearish low, bearish low. You see that?
Think so. I mean, I definitely see it. I'm just trying to also process it at the same time. So,
Mm-hmm.
so that's that candle right there.
This would be off the wicks. Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Every low wick, every new low wick, you put one up.
What's up, man? Hey,
What's up,
every
Mr.
low
J?
wick, put a new one. Got it.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, man.
So you see that new bearish low down there? That would be another one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And obviously, as it's happening during the day, this is what you want to be doing, right?
Yes.
So it's a little bit different when it's already happened. It's a little faster.
Right. So I would put it, no. So this one will be right here.
What did I just do? What did I just do, bro?
Uh-oh. Oh, you're good.
I think that's that right there. Okay. So yeah, that should be the last one. You see that bottom red one?
Yes.
That's gonna be your final one. So put it at the bottom. And I want you to highlight that one. Make that one like four thick. And I want you to highlight, you see this one right here where this big red candle is? This the second one down, I believe, on your screen.
This one right here.
Yeah, correct. I want you to highlight that one. You got that? I need you to see this right here. See this little inverse cup?
Yes.
So that's making this a resistance. That's going to be where the resistance is, right? And I had just told you that as long as we stay in this bearish control, right? Who's in
Mhm.
control?
The sellers.
Mm-hmm. So let's play it out. Let's see what happens within here. Let's see how it plays with it.
Okay.
See how it rejects right there? Well, you already have it, but see how it rejected that
Yeah,
top one?
absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So buyers want to break out of there, and sellers want to keep it in there as long as they can, buying and selling it. So they can use it. It's not a resistance per se, but you see here, support, right?
Mhm.
So it's
Yes.
it's not necessarily a resistance algo. Here it's a resistance because that's the top. They don't want it to break there because then they lose control, right? So as long as we're in
Crazy.
here,
Yeah.
and I want you to do this real quick. Throw up a green right here. It's a little more curved to the right. It's not the precision algo, it's a weaker buying. So it's like, exactly. Correct. So that right there is going to build the liquidity for the sellers. You get me?
Yes.
See how there's liquidity here, here. You got that so far?
I think so. Give me a second to catch up with you. I'm gonna put this one over to the left hand side over here. Something like that.
Beautiful.
Okay. Cool. I think so. So when you say liquidity, it's going to be this stuff right here. Give me a second to try to explain it to you. So it'd be like hypothetically be this shoulder right here type of thing. It's not the best shoulder, but you know what I mean. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, like I'd say like this is a better liquidity. See how there's a bunch of little cluttered candles
Of
right there?
course. Yep.
So like that, basically.
Got it. Okay.
So there's not very good liquidity here, meaning it's probably going to build
There's
more,
no.
right?
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. But remember, all they need to do is stay in this bearish control. The two ones that we highlighted, that's the algo that's in control. So already knowing that, right, you can take trades either puts here or calls here. And you know, like the algo, the range that's in control. You get me?
Yes. And it's all because of this right here, right? At least this area up here. Because of the
Resistance structure, yeah.
Yep. I've never even known that. That's cool.
So you can see that it's
Yeah, literally tapped it to the freaking penny, pretty much. That's nuts.
As long as it stays in there, buyers are just trapping. I mean, sellers are just trapping buyers to flush them out. Then right here, see how it starts buying again?
Yes.
More liquidity needed. There's a liquidity algo there. See, broke the green there.
Yep.
Still in orange. What we're waiting for is basically a structure on this bottom lower level, right? We want that to become resistance to flush everyone out.
Okay.
So right there, you could pause it right there for a second.
Yeah.
Right there, it didn't necessarily close the cup, right? Because this is the lowest point right here. And it didn't go lower than that point. You need it to go lower than this point for it to be a valid inverse cup close. You get me?
So we need this one right here. Just so I can learn from you specifically, it's going to be horizontal line on this.
On the lowest point, correct.
Okay, so it's not, and hypothetically, just so I can say, it's not down here.
No.
It's because this is where buyers stepped in, maybe. Okay. Okay.
There's like a level here, essentially, that the sellers need to retest and break.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. I'm with you so far.
Got that? All right. So
Mm-hmm.
see how the orange is just buying and selling within the orange, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now we have all of this liquidity here in seller control. Now they might have enough liquidity to flush it, right?
You would hope so, yeah.
There's another green actually right here.
You're right, because it's the pretty much the last attempt or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And remember how many times they can tap that door, right?
3 to 5 times, right?
Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on the 5th tap, right?
Yeah.
So eventually this is gonna become a resistance. Look at how it closed. Bam.
Yeah.
Right below it. It's a little baby candle that
Yeah.
closed right below it. Becomes resistance, right? And once you have both liquidity algos, what can you do?
Push him. Pull him over.
Huh?
Put him over, right? Clone him over.
No. The 2 liquidity algos, what do they activate?
White. The this one right here. The minus purple, but white, yeah.
Correct.
The steep selling, yeah.
Yes, sir. So now you can throw that up, and that's pretty much going to guide your trade.
Let's do more. Right there. Okay. Okay.
But remember, the target was just to close the inverse cup, right?
Yes. Yep.
So right there on this
This
candle,
one right
we
here.
closed it right here.
Yes.
So you have to protect your trade. That's what protecting it as structure demands. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have to do that? Because there's going to be buyers here pulling it up. Zoom out a little bit. You see that this higher point right here on the left side right here?
Yes.
So that's where you have to protect, because that was the previous support. You broke through it, but you have to protect there.
Got it.
There's an inverse cup that closed right there. Pop. You
Yeah.
see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, beautiful. And now, remember what the plan was? We want this orange to become resistance, right?
Yes.
Hasn't retested it. So you can wait. This is all for runners. That's fine. Here's a retest of it. See how I retested it really strong?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So you can drag out the white to the top wick right there and take your trade on the retest if you wanted to, right here. See that?
I do. You would take a put, right?
Correct, because the previous support is
Got it.
becoming resistance.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay.
And then you have this white algo here to guide your trade the whole way down, stress-free, right? If it pops outside of it, you just cut it. Simple.
Got it. Exactly.
Right there, it wicked people out. See that?
Yes.
Right on this level. So here's even another entry, right, on that level, which what do you have here? You got a head, you got a left shoulder, your right shoulder, which doesn't have to be big or strong. You have a structure here below the liquidity algo, so you know that they're going to grab, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there, broke it, so you got to get out. Bye-bye puts. Get me?
I do. Can I see it? It happening on my charts now. Boom. So I would have grabbed it. I see what you said right here.
I mean, it's not the best right there. It's not the
Sure.
best. Because I would have targeted probably the inverse cup. The best realistically, like, of this trade, I want you to look at this. You see me? Your best fill is going to be the top of the control algo, because that's where the sellers cannot give up. You get me? That's where all the sellers are going to hop in on. So just already knowing, you could get it off of this bottom candle. So you have this top algo. Obviously you don't have all of this, but knowing that top algo, you could take a put here, right? You could take a put here when it comes back up. That would be probably your best fill, or even here. See that? You can also take an inverse cup, right? You see how I retest that inverse cup neckline on that algo? You have 1, 2, 3 entries almost off of that. Just knowing